next candidate, Jack Shupe.
Thank you for having us. Good evening, everyone. I know some of you and some I don't. Since I've been labeled in the paper as one of the newcomers, you're a newcomer.
I'm a newcomer.
Okay, so we have two newcomers. I want to tell you a little bit about where I come from. I'm a native of Washington, D.C., and by the way, don't miss it. And 2 years ago, my wife and I moved to Vero Beach. We love the city. One of the reasons was that my wife has two sisters that live here. And we spent quite a number of years coming down, visiting and getting to know Vero Beach. I'm here. I love the city. I want to be a part of the city, and I think the city council is a place where I could perform. My background, my major job in life was working for the National Geographic Society. And I was a director of cartography, and you may not think there's a fit. However, I ran a very large staff of over 100 people. I had a serious budget that approached $18 million a year in some cases. I traveled worldwide. I converted the entire mapping operation to automation computers over a long period of time. And I was instrumental in developing a digital database that they still use today. So I was involved in hiring and firing and dealing with a lot of people. And my interest in being on the city council, I share the feelings of some of my fellow candidates as they speak about the utility issue. It's too broad for me to get into tonight. But I want to make a statement that that utility problem, issue, contract, all the rest of it, that has developed over one vote at a time. It's been the city council voting for different things, one vote at a time. And I want to get on the city council and be one of those votes that one vote at a time, they can bring it back out of the mess that it's in. And we have a new power provider, and people are saying that's great, the rates are going to go down. That power provider has 30 plants where they buy their electricity. They're all coal-fired. Has anybody heard of cap and trade? Be careful. And the same thing with some people want to race and sell the plant right away. In today's paper, Florida Power, they're going to pass back $67 million expenditure in the form of higher rates because they're developing or fixing a nuclear power plant. So we have to be careful. If somebody buys the power plant, they're going to pass that cost back through us. So I agree with Deborah that you've got to lay out on the table what the options are, and you've got to be very careful about wishing for what you want. So I want it to end too. I feel the pain and I want it to go away, but I don't think it's a quick fix. Gee, we have so many issues. Anyway, regarding the county, of course, we've heard that they have capacity for Vero Beach to take us over, just no problem. Well, there is a problem. It's about a $38 million problem to hook up between the lift station and all the pipe connections would have to be converted. It's going to be a very expensive problem. And keep in mind, it's nice right now that they could service Vero Beach. The reason they have the capacity is because growth is stopped in Indian River County. I pray that the economy comes back, and if the economy does come back and the housing market picks up, we may not want to be hooked up to the county sewer and water because they're going to be expanding for all of the new hookups, and I think it will affect our rates. So I'm one that wants to proceed with caution. I want to proceed. I don't like high bills any more than you do, but I think we should proceed with caution.